What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Big Boy John 25. But tonight, I'm going to do my WWE NXT WarGames review and highlights. So you guys new, hit that like button, share the video, subscribe to my channel, and let's get started. Now, this show was fantastic. I enjoyed this show by itself. This show was fantastic. So we're kicking this off the women's War Games match. Team Blackheart, Shotzi Blackheart, Rhea Ripley, Ember Moon, and Io Shirai versus Team Lee Ray, Candice LeRae, Toni Storm, Dakota Kai, and Raquel Gonzalez. This match was fantastic. Alright, Kai is starting the match on Team Lee Ray. Blackheart dives out on the stage in a bigger and better tank. Blackheart fires a missile at Kai in the ring. Blackheart is about to walk to the ring, but Moon stops her and says she got this. Moon marches down to the ring and stares down Kai. Moon and Kai trade strikes. Kai catches Moon's foot after a kick. Moon turns that into a runner. Kai responds with a boot in the corner. Ember Moon responds with a front flip elbow strike. Senton by Moon. Kai takes Moon down and rains down strikes. Kai grinds Moon's face into the cage. Moon suplex Kai into the cage. As Kai is standing on the apron, Ember Moon crashes Kai against the cage with a crossbody. Basement super kick by Moon. Kai lands a Kawada kick. Kai hits the Caro protractor protractor on Moon off the second rope. I was trying to get my words right. Alright, but I gotta give credit to Dakota Kai. She took hit after hit after hit. I gotta give credit where credit's due. Tamara Moon to Dakota Kai. Raquel Gonzalez just pinned Io Shirai. That was shocks me right there. But anyway, let me continue. Blackheart is released from the shark cage first. Blackheart brings a bunch of tools from under the ring. Kai charges in and gets bulldogged by Blackheart. Blackheart lands a senton. Kai sends Moon into the cage. Kai slides Blackheart's head into the top turnbuckle. Blackheart surprises Kai with an enziguri. Blackheart suplexes Kai into the turnbuckle. Blackheart goes up top. Kai cuts her off. Moon picks Kai off the top in an electric chair. Blackheart drop kicks Kai off of Moon's shoulder. Gonzalez is released from the shark cage next. Moon and Blackheart meet Gonzalez at the door. Gonzalez takes out Blackheart and Moon. Blackheart gets powerbomb against the cage. Gonzalez picks up Kai and uses her as a weapon, swinging her into Blackheart and Moon. Kai face wash Blackheart. Gonzalez picks up Moon so Kai can land a boot. Gonzalez power slams Moon after. Gonzalez helps Kai leap from one ring to another onto Moon and Blackheart. Rhea Ripley is released next. Gonzalez and Ripley face off, but Kai jumps in. Ripley boots Gonzalez. Ripley lands a series of strikes to Kai. Whipcord slam by Ripley. Moon hits a diving code breaker on Gonzalez. Ripley wraps her belt around Kai. Ripley lands a few knees before launching Kai into the cage. Gonzalez and Ripley crash into each other, landing rights and lefts. Then Toni Storm is released. Next. Toni Storm brings a bunch of candlesticks into the ring. Storm and sends Ripley into an exposed turnbuckle. Team Lee Ray wells on Ripley Blackheart and Moon with a candlestick. Everyone fights to the top rope. Everyone falls off. Io Shirai is next person released. Shirai slides a ladder into the ring. Gonzalez closed the door on Shirai. Shirai sends a candlestick. Gonzalez kicks the door, sending Shirai flying off the steps into the barricade. Shirai kicks a chair onto Gonzalez's face, but Gonzalez still kicks Shirai out of the cage. Storm wraps her belt around the door to keep Shirai out. Shirai tries to climb the cage, but Gonzalez powerbombs Blackheart into the cage, knocking Shirai off. Lee Ray is released last. Shirai tries to stop Lee Ray from getting in the cage. Indian Hartwell attacks Shirai from behind, sending her into the ring steps. Hartwell takes the cage key and puts it on her. Team Lee Ray beats Moon down, Blackheart and Ripley. Lee Ray tries to pin Blackheart, but the referee tells her the match hasn't started yet since Shirai hasn't gotten in the ring. Shirai leaps off the top of the cage with a trash can on her head onto everyone. The match is officially starts. Shirai spikes DDT Gonzalez with Rhea Ripley's help. Shirai lands a fin kick. All of teams Blackheart land splashes on Gonzalez. Ripley and Moon launch Shirai onto a Gonzalez with a dropkick using a chair. Shirai lands a moonsault. All of Team Lee Ray break up the pin. Lee Ray puts Moon in the Gargano escape. Blackheart puts Tony Storm in cattle mutilation. Lee Ray breaks her hold to stop Storm from tapping out. Blackheart beats Lee Ray with a kendo stick. Kai blasts Blackheart with a chair. Shirai drops kicks and a chair into Kai's face. Kai responds with a boot in the corner. Kai puts a trash can around Shirai. Kai lands a double stomp off the top, crushing Shirai with the trash can. Shirai kicks out. Moon hits Kai with a chair. Moon sets Kai up on the two chairs. Moon hits the Eclipse on the chair. Storm breaks up the pin with a trash can shot. Storm hits Storm Zero on a trash can to Moon. Shirai breaks up that pin. Ripley puts Storm in a perm slot. Shirai boosts Storm in the face. Storm kicks out of Ripley's pin. Lee Ray surprises Shirai with a brain buster. Lee Ray kicks a trash can lid onto Rhea Ripley's face. Blackheart climbs a ladder and attempts a senton. Lee Ray holds up a chair so as she is crushed. Blackheart lands on the chair. Shirai lands another moonsault, this time on Kai. Storm pushed Ripley into Shirai to break up the pin. Shirai tries to land a runner between the ring on a ladder. Gonzalez puts on the brakes and reverses it into a one-arm powerbomb off the second rope through a ladder. Gonzalez pins Shirai for the win. The winner of the match, Team Lee Ray. This match was fantastic. I really enjoyed this match. Let's go on to the next match. So we get Tommaso Ciampa versus Timothy Thatcher. This was a good match. That's all I gotta say. This was good. Alright, so it says the winner of the match, Tommaso Ciampa. It says after the match, Ciampa and Thatcher both roll out of the apron. Ciampa and Thatcher stare dagger at each other. But the one thing that caught me off guard is that Thatcher was bleeding bad. Whilst Thatcher was bleeding badly. Then one thing I want to point out: why did Beth Phoenix said that Timothy Thatcher is your next breakout star? Where? So I just got to bust out laughing, man. But where is Timothy Thatcher is the next breakout star? Where's it at? But anyway, so we get a strap match Dexter Lumis versus Cameron Grimes. This match was decent. This was decent for what it was. Decent match. So it says, Grimes refused to use the strap the referee has. Grimes demands to use his strap before the referee can attach it to Lumis. Grimes attacks Lumis. Grimes sends Lumis into the barricade. Grimes chokes Lumis with the strap. Grimes is relentless. Lumis fires back with a few punches. That pressed by Lumis. Lumis blasts Grimes with punches after punch. Lumis puts the strap around his wrist and officially starts the match. Grimes tries to run away, but Loomis pulls him back into the ring. After a tug of war, Loomis tosses Grimes in the corner. Suplex by Loomis. Loomis rolls out of the ring to avoid a shot with the ladder. Grimes tries to climb the barricade. Loomis yanks Grimes off the fencing and lands a stiff uppercut. Grimes keeps trying to escape, but Loomis isn't having it. Loomis launches Grimes into the barricade over and over again. Grimes suplexes Loomis on the barricade. Grimes pulls Loomis over the barricade. Loomis is sent crashing to the floor. Loomis and Grimes trade punches. Grimes pulls Loomis into a big boot. Grimes pulls the other strap out of the bag it's in. Grimes pulls the bag on Loomis' head. Grimes hits Loomis with the other strap. Loomis managed to catch Grimes with a spinebuster. Loomis takes the bag off of his head. Loomis tries to tie Grimes to the ring post. Grimes pulls Loomis into the steel gritter attached to the ring post. Cameron Grimes lands a PK on the apron. Loomis pulls Grimes off the apron using the strap. Grimes does a front flip and lands on the floor with a sinking thud. Loomis wraps Grimes with the strap. Grimes managed to German suplex Loomis into the corner. Loomis catches Grimes and hits a follow-away slam. Loomis goes up top. Grimes yanks Loomis off the top. Loomis hits the mat hard. Grimes hits the inside out for a near fall. Grimes sits up in a chair. Grimes wraps Loomis over and over again. After a series of reverses, Grimes ends up tied up in the strap. Loomis pulls the strap and Grimes tips over, hitting his head on the chair. Loomis locks in signs using the strap. Grimes taps out. The winner of the match, Dexter Loomis. This match was decent. This was a decent match. Alright, so we get the lights start to flicker in the arena. Images and virtual and a clock are shown. Someone says TikTok. Eventually that's Karrion Kross. So we get the North American Championship Triple Threat match. Leon Ruff versus Gargano versus Damian Priest. I voted for Damian Priest to win, but I took my first L. So the Triple Threat match, man, it was good. You know what I'm saying? Now, it wasn't that bad. It was just, I just enjoyed it for what it was. That's all I gotta say. It says the winner and your new North American champion, Johnny Gargano. The last Ghostface removes his mask in his Austin Theory. So Damian Priest and Leon Ruff has every right to get their revenge against their revenge because they got screwed over by the Screams. That's all I gotta say. So let's move on. So we get the main event of the evening. Men's WarGames match. The Undisputed Era versus Team McAfee. Pete Dunne, O'Neal Lorcan, Danny Burch. This match was fantastic. I really enjoyed this match. This match was fantastic. It wasn't I'm not gonna say that, but this was the best match. I'm not saying this was the best match of the night, but this was good. This was really good. Oh my god, man. I already know it says the winner of the match. Yeah, it says the winner of the match, the Undisputed Era. So this match was good by itself. So that's all I gotta say from here. But anyway, I gotta give credit to the men's and women's takeover match, man. I really enjoyed it, man. But what more can Rhea Ripley and Undisputed Era do on NXT? Because eventually they're gonna eventually be caught up on the main roster. So that's all I gotta say from there. But I really enjoyed WWE NXT WarGames, man. This was a great show for what it was. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed my WWE NXT Takeover WarGames review and highlights, drop a like on this video, share the video, subscribe to my channel. I'll leave my Twitter, my Instagram, and TikTok down below in the description. And I'll see you guys on my WWE Raw review and highlights. I'll talk to you guys later. And I'm out of here, man. You guys have a great night and stay safe. And this WWE NXT Takeover WarGames is going to be way better than Monday Night Raw. Watch, I tell you. I'll talk to you guys later. TM, shout outs to you once again for having me in your live stream. I have a good time. We was riding the Jeep together, man. And that's all I got to say. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. And I'm out of here.